I don't know.
I don't know.
He's out.
I don't know.
I'm not going to say that.
Oh, he's out?
He's out.
Already?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't do my burn.
Don't do
Yeah.
the burn.
Don't do the burn.
Already?
Yeah, it's okay. It's all right.
Man.
He probably got
No.
onomatopoeia or whatever that
I don't even know
word
how to
is.
spell that word.
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Whoa, is that a
Can
whole
you-
word?
ANTIDISESTABLISHMENTARINISM.
I'm so glad you have a girlfriend now.
Me too.
His brain power is lessened, I guarantee it.
Oh my God, yes.
When you have another significant other, you can't sit on the couch and be like, I want to learn something extremely stupid, but maybe relevant someday. Because
Someday.
It's just like, that's not how it works with a
How
girlfriend.
do you think I've packed all this knowledge in?
Hanging out with Phil and his girlfriend is so...
Oh, we're going to do this.
Oh, we're not? Okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Hey, Phil's family.
hey, all. Everybody. You like my new shirt?
Oh,
Appalachian still.
snap. I like how it's
Look
red.
Man, yeah. Anyway.
Can you move your boobs up and down? No, not me. Him.
It's not.
Him.
For April Fools, we should have him put on like a fake wedding ring and just like come out on the camera.
Because
Jesus
everyone else is
Christ.
getting engaged.
Well, now you gave it away.
No, to
Oh!
2 people. That's all right. Those 2 people know the joke.
Two people live. You got to
Yeah.
think. You realize that like 90% of the people that watch this watch it later.
No, they skip the first 5 minutes. I guarantee it.
I don't
Because
know.
that's
The good
when
stuff is
that's
in the
when our
beginning.
bullshittery is at the top.
Fast forward.
Yeah, they're like skip when they're being idiots and get to the real information.
I was
So,
listening to Bill Burr's podcast this week on Thursday, and I was on my way to
Phil's mom with the clap.
I was on my way to a meeting. I thought I was on my way to a meeting, and I was listening to Bill Burr's podcast, and this person that was in the meeting always says athlete.
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 Okay.
And so I'm listening to Bill Burr's podcast, and his wife was on it with him this week. And she's like, they're talking about some stupid TV show. I don't even know what it is. It's like Ballers. I don't know what that is.
Sounds like something I want to watch. Though.
Anyway, she says something about athletes, and he goes, athlete? It's athlete. And they go back, and she's like, what? Athlete? Athlete?
Oh God.
No, he said, and then they said it so many times. They just went back and forth for like 5 minutes about whether it was athlete or athlete.
Did you do this at your meeting with the person that says athlete?
No, but I always want to. That meeting got canceled, fortunately, so I didn't have to hear about athletes. But
Athlete.
Talking about your work, what's going on in Keuka College?
All sorts of great things.
What's going on?
What's the big fiesta party?
Oh, you have to move your mic up, man.
Oh, sorry.
Do better.
I know. There you go.
Hey, that's better. They've got the Fribolin lecture series. Every year they bring in a speaker, the one that I always remember is Irshad Manji, who I am pronouncing her name wrong, I'm sure, that came in, I want to say 2005, and I went and met there. And she was billed as, like, it's always something that's really supposed to expand your mind. Okay. And this one in 2005, I don't even know who it is this year. I got to go look into them a little bit. But in 2005, it was like she was billed as a radical Muslim feminist lesbian.
Whoa.
Whatever.
Oh yeah,
like she's got we've talked about her a few times. She's got all the but she's got like she's got a book that's banned in Iran.
Nice.
And all sorts of other stuff. But interesting lady, nice, smart lady. But it was one that like the identity for some people was like, oh well, why would I go to that? Like it's 2005. Why would I go listen to some radical Muslim? Was what some people thought. And I was like, read the rest of it first off. And second off, like, why not? What's the harm in speech and like maybe learning something from a different point of view? So anyway, I don't know who it is this year. I'll have to look it up. Was not planning to talk about it, but they're planning on having music and like a Sunday bar and some lawn games and stuff like that. So they just want to have some music.
Is that just for the students and faculty? Is that for everyone?
I believe it's open to the public.
Yeah. Sorry, Phil. I didn't mean to throw that on you.
I don't know all the details off the top of my head.
I knew Marla was talking about going and doing tastings there and stuff.
Oh, I
other
don't.
stuff.
I'm guessing that's a different event.
I think it is.
Yeah.
And that's what I was talking about. So
I don't know
she
anything
was
about
like,
that.
"Are you you should try to bring your liquor." I was like, "I don't think that's a good idea. I don't
Why
think
not?
I should bring moonshine to a college campus.
I think it's a
may,
great idea.
It may get out.
It
of
wouldn't be the
control."
first time.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be the first time I've brought my moonshine to a college campus. That's for sure. So, yeah, I can't remember what it was called, but she was fired up. She's excited for it. So, it's cool to see businesses fired up about Keuka College.
Yes.
I know they were.
And Marla's fired up.
What
So
was it? I talked to them about something that they were planning on collaborating with the Downtown Business Council on.
Yeah, I wonder what it
And
must
I
be. This
can't
thing.
remember what it was.
Maybe look up the name real quick.
You guys got to do better with bringing stuff to the
Yeah,
table.
I know. I shouldn't bring things up when I don't know. I thought Phil would know the name.
You just assume that Phil knows.
Yeah,
and
I
he
don't know
dropped the ball.
I don't know every detail of everything that happens at the college off the top of my head.
I should really do better on that.
Yeah, I should.
Mhm.
I suck.
It's Accepted Students Day.
Oh, Accepted Students Day.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wait, they're bringing booze to Accepted Students Day?
I believe so.
that doesn't seem. like a
Hopefully,
good
this isn't
idea.
supposed to be private information. I just blew it out of the water.
Okay, well, let's not talk about that anymore. What's the deal with the Bloody Marys at Barrington Distillers?
And you didn't
Jacked
say
up.
anything.
What
Is
do you
it
mean?
every Sunday?
Can
No,
you tell
just
us
every
about
once
it?
In a while. There's
Is it just today?
yeah, we just do it every once in a while. We just like throw shrimp.
gonna do it
and
next week?
Cheese and meat and
Next Sunday. Was it going to be next Sunday too?
no, just this one.
God damn it.
It may be next Sunday because
Why?
Chris Bason's bringing his food truck up. It'll be the first time we've had a food truck up there.
Do you remember we were supposed to do a Bloody Mary Sunday at your place, and then like COVID hit, and then it never happened?
Yeah.
I hate Bloody Marys.
You're so mean. They're amazing.
No, they taste like gross tomato juice.
You don't like tomato juice?
No. Do you
Cranky.
like? Have either of you ever drank a V8 on its own?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that must take some like real power.
I used to like it.
Get that down.
I not the low sodium one, but the
Yeah,
real,
the low sodium. I just slam that stuff.
I need the sodium.
Larry's heading up. He's like, I'm getting Bloody Mary.
What time?
Can just for me, can I just bring some like sausage and bacon and eggs and stuff?
There's
And
bacon on it, so you don't need to bring bacon.
next week.
Oh, okay, got you. You can bring eggs, sure. So, I don't know if you want to bring sausage or not.
So it's the Bloody Mary
Pickle.
social. It's a bloody social.
Sure.
We gotta make an event or something.
Yeah,
Does anybody know about it?
Yeah, a bunch of people on Facebook,
Right?
Instagram.
We didn't know about it.
I'm on Facebook and Instagram.
We're friends with you.
You didn't see the picture?
No,
What the? Yeah, I did. Yeah,
I-
this morning.
Yeah, Phil brought it up. So
I
saw
didn't
this-
see it.
No, your mom told me.
Oh, did she? Where
Yeah.
did you see her?
Where do you think I saw her?
Was it last night?
Friday.
Friday.
I told her she had to be on her best behavior, so she better not have been out in Penn last night, or I swear
Friday.
I will ground her.
No,
Friday.
No, we went out Friday.
Friday. Nice. Cool.
Yeah, you weren't there.
Hey, also about cool Bloody Marys at Barrington Distillers. Hey, Sean's seen the pictures. Like, Sean, at least somebody pays attention.
I didn't see this picture. Listen, do better.
Anyways,
I do.
so what'd you guys think of the election for mayor? That was a tight race.
It was tight.
Oh,
That was really cool to see. Like,
3-vote spread.
yeah, that's awesome. I'm sure.
And I don't know the stats. I keep saying this, but I should just look up the stats for once and for all. But what's the most votes that there have ever been in a election that was just Penn Village, like that wasn't combined with other elections?
I can't believe how low the turnout was.
What do you mean? That was high.
no, I heard it was low.
It was high.
That looks low to me.
It's always low.
Wow.
So like,
We get the same amount of voters in Barrington, and like it's like whoa.
but
that's
during
crazy.
village elections,
I mean,
you don't have
we don't
village
have a mayor
elections.
election, but I would have thought
But
village elections would be crazier.
It's
than-
only village though. Like that people don't have like the president on the ballot to bring them to the polls. Like people go to vote for the president and then they like fill in
okay.
the other stuff that's on the ballot.
Oh, I
Okay.
see what you mean.
I would think you'd care more about your mayor though, because that's like a direct correlation to how your next.
I did not vote.
Yeah, but
Couple
your
years
mayor
ago.
can't start a war. Well, I mean,
technically,
maybe.
He could.
He could.
He could.
It wouldn't be a very good one, but you can
It
try.
wouldn't be a good one. For some reason, I thought the voting was
Yeah.
till 6, and I was wrong.
Niner. What the hell? No, get off of my screen.
I always like seeing the trustees in Penn. It's one of the only places where you see like a different group of people. They're not. There's like
It's a variety.
There's some not the same kind of thinking,
Yeah.
So it's always nice to have a difference of opinion on a board like that. So
I agree. You know, the thing that's going to be interesting now, and I don't know what the I'd like somebody to share with us what the process is here, because I haven't gone to look it up. But so the new mayor was the deputy mayor and a trustee. So he will no longer be a trustee. So who fills that vacancy?
Does it go to the incumbent that lost?
No,
it doesn't.
It doesn't?
Because that's what I would think.
No.
Yeah.
It would not go to the incumbent who lost. Unless they were appointed to that position. I believe that
pay your bill.
I'm not sure.
Pay your bill. Like, we don't care. That's more or less what that said. We don't care how you pay it. Just pay us.
Pay your bill.
Well, it's the government. So what do you think
they'll
they
take
want?
Chickens? We could like pay them in like chickens and.
They like chickens.
Yeah.
Or, no, it has to be chicken wings.
Hey, do you guys think it's weird if? So Mary's against me getting chickens when we move up to our house.
You should have ducks.
Why? Like,
Oh,
are you guys against chickens? Like, do you think
Wait, when are you moving? Where are you moving?
when our house is built?
Oh, you're building a house now?
What you knew this?
No.
Marianne, I'm sorry. That's it.
All right.
We're fighting.
Filling in the
Anyway,
situation.
would you have chickens? Like if you lived in the country.
Move into the country.
Phil would
gonna
have
have
chickens.
me a lot
I'm
of
not
chickens.
even gonna ask Phil.
Move into the country.
I would have to understand
gonna
how to
eat
take
me
care
a lot
of
of
them.
chickens.
You're gonna eat chicken?
You're gonna have eggs?
Yeah, I hope so.
Why do you want chickens?
For eggs.
You should have only roosters. You should just have a whole bunch of roosters.
just to piss my parents off, I should. My dad would shoot him. I know he would. We'd come out and be like, "Oh, Fox must have killed all your roosters." Like, yeah, Dad, I'm sure.
Hey, are you gonna have like a little farm? Is that why you're gonna have chickens? And
Like,
ducks?
Mary and I are going off the grid. She doesn't know yet, so.
Chicken
Oh, she doesn't
comes
know that
from
you're
a can.
moving
It was
off
put
the
No,
grid.
she knows where we're moving, but she doesn't know we're like gonna start homesteading.
I think having chickens and ducks and goats, that's a good idea.
A goat? Whoa, who said goats?
Why not? Why stop at chickens?
I would eat goat. I love goat.
No, but have you
You want
ever
a goat?
seen how cute a baby goat is?
Yeah, they're delicious
Yeah,
too.
Yeah, I couldn't kill a
Have you ever
baby goat.
tasted goat?
I've had enough time shooting a deer. I don't want to do it to a goat.
You think too much. That's a problem, Jesse.
What about
Stop it. Are you finding these numbers yet or no?
no, it's not even listed.
We're like
I
killing
think they're
time, the
removed.
best for Phil. It's like, hey, you want to see Jesse juggle?
I feel like it should be ducks though. I like ducks. Duck eggs are delicious.
Well, if you like duck
Um,
eggs, you can go to the Spotted Duck and have all the
I don't
duck
think
egg
that
ice
they'll-
cream you want.
Yeah, but I just want the eggs.
They sell the eggs.
I just want the eggs.
They sell the duck eggs.
I don't think they do. Maybe sometimes I've had people keep telling me this, Jesse.
They do.
No, Jesse. People keep telling me this. I asked Spotted Duck for eggs, and they said, "No, we're not selling any."
Maybe not that day.
Wow, that's a shame. I bought a dozen eggs from them once.
Maybe
So,
Yeah, so like
They just don't,
at
like,
some
sell-
point they did sell eggs.
I
That doesn't
think
mean that they
it's-
sell eggs.
I think it's you, not them.
Oh, fuck you.
Jesse, we'll sell you anything.
Yeah.
Phil, not
I
today.
don't
I'm
know.
sorry.
You look like you'll use these eggs for
Evil.
terrorism.
Evil.
Oh wow.
Chickens
for me. Phil needs to sing more 90s songs. Please don't.
Is free beer and chicken still available? Where was that? Was there free beer and chicken?
Where
somewhere?
was there free beer and chicken?
Someplace. Was that Jesse's place?
Oh, I hope not.
Hope so.
Free beer.
I don't got the chickens yet. You got to get the chickens.
You got to get ducks. You know where it's really at though is sheep. Those are delicious.
You know, I just want to trim a sheep. Like I just want to
Shear it.
shear it with the shears. Yeah, I think that'd be cool. What?
I have nothing to add to this conversation.
You don't want to shear a sheep?
You don't want to
No.
shear a
Have you
sheep
ever seen the video?
and just watch the
No.
fleece come off?
It's so cool.
Oh, we're gonna
No.
watch.
It's like
No.
no, it's nothing bad.
Oh,
They love
God.
it.
They do?
Yes, because they like get all like tangled up
Oh,
and
yeah.
matted.
Is it the
and
same
nasty.
thing like waxing your chest?
Don't listen to the activists.
Yeah, stop
Don't
it.
listen to the activists.
No, it's like look at these
Look at these
suckers.
women drinking wine.
Yeah, bringing in $80K a year shearing sheep, and they're pouring champagne. They're like, woo!
Oh, we can
Sheep
make
shearing
money
made
off
simple.
this?
Yeah.
I don't know about this.
Where do you think wool comes from?
Wool.
God damn it. God damn it.
So does this mean we're going to Jesse's place for? Oh,
No, they like it.
They look like they like it. They're like, eh.
He's like, don't do it to me. I don't want to die. I'm like, no, dude, we're just trying to get
This
you.
guy's like, I need some strings.
We're
so
just trying
Jesse,
to
you're
get
gonna
your
get
wool
sheep
off.
too?
No,
Okay.
but I want to shear one.
Watch this. Watch this.
It's like satisfying.
Oh, don't even start with that.
It is.
Nonsense.
It's
Don't
satisfying.
Even. Stop it.
It is. Look at the sheep's just like,
Just chilling. He don't care.
just went limp. Just went,
Cause like, look at how thick that is.
do it to me.
Don't be weird.
Isn't being weird.
That was weird.
That wasn't what I was not intended.
All right,
to do
shear it, bro. Don't talk about it.
Yeah, why are we talking
It's just
about it
going
so
back
much?
and forth a lot. Okay.
Can we just see?
that sheep's like, unhand me.
This is.
This is the
weird.
least. This is the worst sheep shearing video I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's not very good at it.
He's not.
There you go. See, it's just like getting all the wool off them,
Boing.
and then
Are you kidding me?
then they're
There
naked
we
sheep.
go.
That's it. That's all it is.
I'm so glad I woke up for this.
Oh, you can hear his accent. You know it's gonna be done right. Look at that. This is. You gotta be careful around that area there.
They like it. Like it's like imagine having like 50 pounds of fur on you or wool.
Look at all his dingleberries.
Oh, okay. We're cool. Oh my god. Okay.
Isn't that
Can
cool?
we stop with that?
Is it freaking you out?
It is because you pointed out the dingleberries.
Just don't look at him. Here, just look at this part of the sheep instead. Look at that. Look at that. It's coming off just like it's a
Blanket.
yeah. Just shear. Don't talk.
No. just show the sheared sheep so she sees like the difference here.
Doesn't it get cold?
Well, they don't do it in like February,
See? Look, it's a
Aw.
completely naked sheep now.
except for that one little string.
Yeah, get that off.
Get that. This is the stupidest show ever.
Done.
Bam. It's like when you get a buzz cut when you're a kid,
Yeah, it feels good.
and then you go like this because you can feel the little like
No. How many viewers did we lose?
I don't know.
A lot.
All of them.
Oh,
All of them.
they're
A
all gone.
lot.
That poor sheep. No, maybe, Sean.
It's not that fun to do.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Anyways,
The name of a brand? I don't know what we're talking about, Mom.
band.
A band.
The
Is it the name of a
band.
band?
Oh,
Free chicken and beer.
Is free chicken and beer? Is free beer and chicken still available? Is that whole thing the name of a band?
I think so.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah, Sean, when I shave my face, I barely ever cut it. So I'm going to say that's a no.
Bah.
Hey, dude, would you let somebody shave your face with like the old school, like,
Clippers.
what the hell's that thing? Like,
Straight razor.
Yeah.
That's what I use.
Are you going to trust someone else to use a straight razor around your jugular?
I have before.
Wow. You're pretty trusting. I don't know.
I just do it like the old Western movies. Like I take out my 44 and I just cock it and I say, "Don't cut me." I'll have a shave. Make sure that you don't cut me.
Oh wow.
Yeah, there you go. That's fun. Hey, talking about Marianne's like, I'm so done with this. I can't do it. Would
Oh, why I'm here sometimes. So,
oh God.
Well, I appreciate you. I don't know
Yeah,
about Jesse.
me too.
Think-
Oh,
Jesse's
You know,
ungrateful.
now that they have laser hair removal, I think that's what we should all be doing. It's just way better. Like to keep good lines for your beard. And
we should laser our beards.
if I was a lady, I would get a
Hey, Bob.
laser,
Morning, Bob.
a laser bikini wax.
laser,
What?
Yeah,
You want to do that?
would you do like a landing strip or what?
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you?
What is this?
Does Mary want the landing strip?
If I don't know. I'm not a girl. I'm saying if I was a lady.
Oh, not for you.
Oh, I thought we were talking about you.
No, if I was a lady, like
Oh.
that's like the way to do it, right?
Do
You
you
just get it like lasered
I think
and
you
you're done.
should get a landing strip.
That's fine.
You should just try it out.
Isn't it called a happy trail though for guys?
Yeah. Phil and I were at the bar talking about this the other day.
Shocking.
And his mom's on here, so we're gonna leave it alone. But it was
Oh,
pretty
no.
interesting. So
Why would you tease us like that?
yeah, we'll tell you when Phil's mom's not on the podcast.
I don't even remember this conversation.
That's even
Not
better.
not because I was drinking, but I just don't remember it at all.
You chose
It
not
was-
to
it
remember
was-
it.
think it was just-
you,
I think it was-
I, and Tracy all talking about it.
Oh, Tracy, I want to know what his thoughts are on this too.
Sure, I was the third party in this.
No, you were full party. Oh God. Yeah. Anyways, so I met. I'm back to
He's
normal.
practicing his transitions.
Talk-
Anyways,
talking about politics. So
Oh, we're going back.
I met Dan, the new mayor, at the Laurentide,
Mm-hmm.
and just introduced myself to him. And I was like, "Hey, good luck. You know, nice to meet you." All this other stuff. He gave me his card. The next day, he calls me, and I was like, "Oh God, what did I sign myself up for?" Like, and he's like, "Hey, so this is Dan." I'm like, "Hey, how's it going, Dan?" He's like, "Do you want free advertising?" I was like, "What is going on?" Like, I didn't know he worked for the WFLR, and I was like,
Yeah.
What did I sign up for?" It was just so funny. I was like,
wait, was that a bribe?
What do you mean?
Is that a quid pro quo?
Free advertising. He tried to get me on like one of those timeshare deals. He's like, "If you come to this meeting and you sit through it and watch it for an hour, we will give you 75 minutes of free advertisement." I'm
Oh,
like,
it's a sales pitch.
Dan, I hate to tell you this. I'm sure you'll be a good mayor, but no. I'm not.
I'm
having
good.
it.
Have you
So,
ever signed up for a timeshare before?
Yes, my parents have, and I had to sit through it. So,
Oh, they put you to
dude,
sit through
you
it?
guys want the best story about a timeshare ever?
Yes.
This will blow your minds. And the vulgarity's a little low. It's hilarious. So,
Oh.
my parents, we go to Myrtle Beach, and my parents' friends have a timeshare, and they're like, "Hey, you guys should get a timeshare. And if you go look at this timeshare, you can stay in one for free for a week." And my dad's like, "Deal. Like, let's do it." So my dad takes this deal, and we're going up to this like brand new, nice $10,000 like a week room to check out. And we take this big elevator, you go on, it's like a freaking 4-bedroom condo, and everything's like pristine, marble, beautiful. Well, they have like these automatic expensive toilets. Like, I mean, the toilet alone's got to be like $2,000. Well, Jared's probably 5 years old, and no one can find Jared in this place. Like, no one knows where he went to.
Where did Jared go?
Jared went in the bathroom, and he shit in the toilet that had no running water to it. So you can't flush it. And we find him trying to flush a toilet that's just dry. And my parents look at the guy that's like taking him around the condo, and they're like, we're sorry. And the guy's like looking like he could have killed everybody. So yeah, that's the best condo story ever. Like, my dad's like, "Jesus, the toilet's worth more than he is. What was I gonna do?" And I'm like, "I don't know, Dad." But yeah, it was a pretty interesting. So we never got a condo ever. No timeshares for us.
No timeshares.
So, thanks to Jared. So if you guys ever see Jared,
You hear that, Jared? Fuck
Jared.
you.
talk to him
Jared's
about
good.
it. So
Jared's
yeah,
good.
he knows how to get you out of a timeshare real quick. So if you guys are ever stuck in
Just
one of
dry
those,
docking.
call Jared.
Call
You just, if you want to get out of a timeshare, you just dry dock.
Yeah. So
I don't know.
yeah, that's a great timeshare story.
I just
It's quality. The rest are all boring. That's good. So my family's done it all. We got something stupid that happens every time we try to do anything. So we're professionals.
I think that's fantastic.
It is.
I'm looking forward to more stories from your family.
Yeah. We got a lot of them. They're all pretty good. Hey, talking about stories. On to the next subject. So, did you guys see? Did you listen to the county legislator meeting? Did you?
No, I
No.
was busy.
That was.
I wish I could have.
That was a interesting meeting. So, if you get a chance, you should listen to it.
What happened? What's going on?
We're all-
Should we
play-by-play.
link it in the comments?
Yes.
It was all fighting about weighted voting.
Still talking about that?
Yeah,
Oh,
and it's getting
heated?
Was
heated,
there?
hot
Was
and
there?
heavy.
It was just debate. There was no
no.
vote
No
of any
vote.
sort.
No.
Can you share anything about it with us, like as far as what the
So
considered options are?
there was weighted voting, redistricting lines.
Can you give us a little background first, because people don't know.
Oh, right. Okay. So every 10 years you have to do you have to reevaluate your voters to population, like your legislators to population. So if there's 3 legislators in the village of Penn
Mhm.
and each of them represent 2,000 people,
Okay.
and then there's 3 voters in Barrington and each of them, and there's only like half as many voters, but there's 3 legislators. That means a lot of people in Penn aren't represented.
Okay.
Are you following me?
Yes.
So, because like if there's half, each of us have 1,000 votes, and all of them have 2,000 people that are trying to get the vote, and so the power is the same, and it shouldn't be.
Right.
So you're trying to like redistrict or
Recalculate, because
Yeah.
the population, it will either increase or decrease.
right, and so you try to like do it in this differential. How
Mhm.
much you only want a small percent. So we were given a couple options: redistrict or do weighted voting, or I came up with an idea to add just another legislator. But anyways, so we got onto all that, and the main thing is we found out that people hate the idea of weighted voting.
I mean, it makes sense.
I hate it.
Right.
Absolutely hate it. So it just got into like a heated topic, and what ended up happening was we kicked it back down to the committee and said weighted voting is not going to happen. I wrote a 3-page dissertation about it, I guess we'll call it. I don't know what it was.
Proposal?
Doing case studies on like cases that went to the Supreme Court and went to the appellate court and all this other stuff. And I read that off, and everyone just looked at me and they're like, yeah, we don't know what he's talking about. Send it back to the committee. They're like, it was crazy, but it's worth a listen. So
I couldn't,
because it's a good topic on all sides, really.
Is it this one here?
Yes. Yep.
And then let's see. Do you gotta?
Oh no, that was
But that's
posted
not-
March 11th, Phil.
Yeah, that can't
No,
be it.
It would.
I don't think it's
the
posted
meeting
yet.
was March 17th.
I don't think
yeah.
it's posted.
Well, that one says March 17th.
They get 2 weeks.
Yeah, you see where it says posted, Marianne, next to
right here.
like, posted March 11th.
I got
yeah.
you.
But they get 2 weeks to. Okay, so there's minutes for these ones, but there's not minutes here yet. So we got to wait for the minutes.
Yeah. And it's hard.
I think.
It's hard to debate people like on the legislator and fight with them, because at the end of the day, you're going to say 95% of people in these jobs just want the best for everyone, right? It's just who has, what's the best idea. So fun. When we get Phil in there, he'll really be into it.
Are you getting in there?
I don't know. I'm just throwing
Why
his
are you
name in
like
the
giving
hat.
it a look? Oh.
Oh, what? Oh, I didn't think it was. Oh, maybe there's some truth to this. There you go.
Oh, maybe no. That'd be
Yeah.
the live link, not the recording.
It was a full house.
Anyway,
It was pretty cool.
I
John
wish I could have been there. This time of year is pretty hard for me.
John Christensen was there. So
Good.
Maybe in the paper.
Good.
May see some stuff.
Chronicle Express.
Yeah. Hey, what happened to all the newspapers that were around and like how big they
The
were?
Dundee Observer.
Like,
What do you mean?
Is it dead? The newspaper dead?
Is it dead?
Well, when's the last time you bought a newspaper?
It's good stuff.
Honestly, it's probably, I don't know. I think it was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember what I bought it for. There's something in there.
Probably not enough to keep them afloat, is it?
Yeah, I just didn't know if, I don't think I'd ever be the person to buy a newspaper. So I'm probably not a good person.
I think we're at the level of now, like, they're trying to figure out how to make money off of the online platforms. And I think that's a struggle. It has to be through advertising, because people are not like to pay a subscription for an online thing. It's like, I just like search that topic and see
It pops up.
like which place I can get it for free.
So is local news dead?
I hope not. It's important. I think it's just going to change in form. I don't know what it's going to be, but I think it's really important. And I think, I mean, you do. I buy a paper from time to time. I just don't get a subscription. Like most people are not doing subscriptions unless they're probably older folks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not an expert on it.
Well, New York Times, every time there's an interesting article and I click on it and I read halfway and they're like, hey, read the rest for $6.99. It's like, nice try.
Yep. I don't, your
your opinion doesn't matter that much to me.
Joke's on you. I'm not that interested.
Yeah.
I don't want to be that informed.
Yeah.
I just want to read the headline.
I don't need to pay to know how bad of a journalist you are. That's what I'd like to say to them. So, anyways, yeah.
Corrupt.
Interesting.
Have you ever been in the newspaper?
That's the other thing. It's just so corrupt.
Yeah, I think all of us have been in the paper once or twice, right?
It wasn't like a jail rap sheet, was it?
Oh, and the Lake to Lake Bulletin, is that what you're asking?
The Lake to Lake.
Oh, is that what that's called? I don't know what the
the
heck
Lake
that
to
is.
Lake Bulletin.
Yeah.
I think that's what the readers read
Yeah.
when they go out and about.
Otherwise known as the drunk rag.
Yeah.
There's like other news in there, like the weather.
Have you every time I get it
like 80% advertisements.
Yeah, that's pretty much
every
it.
time I start a new position, I always think about like what it's gonna say after my name. It's like, usually it's like, oh, so and so did this, but every time you're like in a government position, they're like so and so the blank, blank, the blank, and it's like, yeah, every time it gets a little longer, the more you're like, well, I better be a little better. Don't want to get in trouble. So.
Well, it doesn't say Playboy anymore, right?
No.
That title's gone.
Once my Twitter was no longer activated, I think, it's gone. So
No more Playboy.
no more. I'll leave that to Phil. So.
Nope. He's not Playboy either.
I'm not going to make any jokes about
Playboys.
Jesse's position as missionary.
Yes. Hey, so you know how we said we were gonna wax my chest?
Yeah.
We can't do that anymore?
Now that Phil is in the same position as me, I don't think I should go alone. I think we should go down together.
Well, like a wax off?
That sounds extremely on the line here. But
I wonder who's going to scream the loudest.
I'm sure you do.
Probably you. Just from the laughter.
Probably.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no, I'm out on that one. I'm not going to get involved with that at all.
Wait, can we see your chest hair? I think we looked at it the other day.
Not through a t-shirt, I don't
No,
think.
just like pull it down a little bit. No, okay.
No, that's not happening. Next time he'll wear his fishnet shirt he wears out to the bars. You can see it through his fishnet shirt.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta let things
Gotta
go.
just do it.
Yeah,
That's so is it hot wax? Have you ever seen it?
Dude, yeah, we all wax.
You've done the hot wax?
Yeah. That's
How bad does it hurt?
If it's cold, it
Does it
won't, like,
burn you?
No, it's warm. And then
Does it feel? Does it feel good?
it feels great.
Like right up until the moment where it doesn't anymore.
Then you like brace yourself for it, and it's like that.
It's like,
Really?
Yeah, it's not that
Oh.
bad. It's really unless you've shaved it before, then it gets a little tricky.
Now, how long how long is the pain last? Like, is it like a long pain, or is it just like quick? Or is it like the whole day you're like, oh,
Do you want me to feed you lies? I can do that.
You rip the
Oh.
Band-Aid, right? Like
Yeah.
how long does it hurt after you rip off a Band-Aid?
Yeah, but you don't usually have hot wax under a Band-Aid. It's a little different. Can
The only
imagine.
problem is
And Sean, if you're laughing watching this, you're doing it too, so it can't be that funny. So we'll bring Sean on. We're all gonna get waxed.
Nobody's getting waxed.
why not?
Veto.
It'll be fantastic.
I'm on the list of people who's not getting waxed. I don't know
Sorry,
about.
put his
Maybe
name out
there's
there.
people who are, but I am not.
Think of the viewers. The
Mm.
viewers want
I
this.
am thinking of them. I am
They do
thinking of
want it,
them.
Marion.
They do not want to see me get waxed.
I think all of us want to see you get waxed.
So, do they do something do they put something on your nipple so they don't rip it off?
I've never waxed.
Oh,
my
that's true.
chest,
I
so
wonder.
I don't really know.
That was a
Mary,
horrible.
do they put?
That was a horrible question,
Do they-
Marion. But I wonder if there's something you could put there so you don't lose something.
This is what they're gonna do. They're gonna take the hot wax because it always needs to be hot, and they're gonna just baste you, right?
Okay.
And then they're gonna let it harden up a little bit, and then they're just gonna rip. And then you're gonna be like,
Okay.
oh, and
All
then what we're gonna do, we're gonna put our hand right there, so so it's not so bad, and then eventually goes away.
Really?
Yeah, it's not that
You
bad.
just put your hand right there, and
Right
the
there.
pain's
That
gone.
should
on
be
where it's being
fine.
waxed. You'll be fine.
Okay. This sounds like how people die. It's like it's not that bad.
It's quick. It's really quick.
Wow. Jeez.
How much are we waxing?
The whole if you're
nothing.
you can't just do
Yes.
one strip. If you're gonna do
No,
it,
we're gonna
you
get
gotta
laser.
Do the whole laser's the way to do it.
Laser.
Do you want to all just pitch in and get a laser machine?
Yeah.
They've got them on Amazon at the prime deal.
Don't you have to be a professional to be lasering anybody?
I don't know.
I don't think laser works for red hair.
Oh,
Is that true?
you'd be so complicated.
That sounds like something you'd make up. I don't believe it.
Newbie.
Newbie.
Look that up.
Hey, I read something about Newbie. A guy posted that Newbie saved a dude's life.
What?
So yeah.
Continue.
No, don't.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Did you hear about it?
No.
We're not going to talk about that today.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
But
Yeah, Newbie
we'll just leave it at that.
saved a life. So, I mean, it's all over the internet now. So
Yep,
it's
but
too
we'll
late.
just give it the old if you want to know about it, look him up on the internet.
There you go. You'll see it. It'll pop
See
up.
what you see. Just take this one bit of meth. It's not that bad.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt. It won't
Waxing
hurt.
and meth are two different things.
Somebody sent me a meme this morning about meth.
Oh God. Okay.
Um,
Meth meme.
here, ready?
Why? Who was it? Kyle.
Wearing crystals to ward off negative spirits, weak aura. Smoking crystals to become a negative spirit, strong aura.
Wow.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
That one's not that funny, Phil.
You don't think so?
No.
You could be.
You got some good memes. That one's low par for you.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
I agree.
He does
So,
better.
anyways, Marianne,
Mm.
did you you didn't vote?
I didn't.
No.
Well, it's not that I forgot. I
Forgot to
thought
vote.
it was going to close at 6.
Oh.
So I didn't know that it closed at 9 because I would have been able to do it.
So how did you live without the I voted sticker? It's tough, isn't it?
It's hard. Every day is hard.
Do you know how much money they waste on those things?
Those stickers?
Yeah,
Yeah,
those
but
They
Mary
little
should
Little
I
just
voted
stop
stickers.
with the stickers.
No way. I love those stickers.
Stop it.
I love to put them in random places.
Oh my god.
Hey, so you know how you were talking about Tom Brady?
Yeah, and then Phil got all mad about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
anyways,
mad about it.
He's
So
pissy.
did you Tom Brady's last thrown NFL touchdown sold for $550,000.
And then he was like, "Ha, just
And then
kidding."
The day after it sold,
Yeah.
he came back and the football was evaluated to $50,000.
No.
That guy he lost $500,000 in value in a day.
Do you think that he did that on purpose?
No, he
Yeah,
doesn't
why-
care
why-
about that guy.
Why did he come back? That's all I want to know. Why was he like?
Because
you know what?
he spent enough time with Giselle and his children, and he was like, "Yeah, football's way better." You know that's what happened. There was like too much shit going on in the house. And he's like, "Yeah, I can't." So
I'm gonna go back.
Here you go.
So you're saying
30 those little stickers that say I voted on them.
mm-hmm.
$34 million.
Wow.
that's ridiculous. What's about 15 cents?
How much
per
of
sticker?
them are just held and recycled, like for the
Uh,
next year? Because not all of them are used.
I don't know.
You should just pass on the sticker.
I usually say no, but I sometimes I take it if I'm like if I'm like in a hurry. I'm like, okay, yeah, like so I don't have to have the conversation about. Do you know that these cost us 34 million tax dollars?
Yeah, you should start. We should start saying that.
Yeah.
We don't need the sticker anymore.
I try not to be a Debbie Downer during the vote.
Phil
So
will.
I try to hold.
I will Debbie down people
Yeah.
all day long.
You do it all the time.
Hey, Sean, you're right. See that we're thinking the same thing. So that's
Didn't want to hang out at home.
it. Wasn't
Like my wife's hot, but she's not that fun.
it has nothing to do with the love of the game. It has nothing to do with the money. It was seriously, how do I get away from my family without being called a deadbeat dad? That's how you do it. Go back to work.
Just have to make millions of dollars.
Yeah.
I mean, there's so many other things he could do. Why go back being a player? And I'm just like, just pick a lane. You said you're going to retire. Just retire. Don't do this back and forth thing.
I'm telling you,
How can I
it made me
how
really
can I
mad.
keep affording Uggs?
my dad used to say all the time, he goes, I just couldn't ever imagine doing anything but work. Working is, I'd be too bored. And the longer we all lived out of the house, the more he was like, being home's not as bad as I thought it was. He doesn't say that anymore. So while we were all there, working was life. Now that we're all gone, he's like, yeah, maybe I'll stay home today. So it's children. That's what it is.
You and your mom, or not you, your parents are very tight. They have a good relationship. They're partners.
They're partners.
They're
right.
really good partners.
Dude, my mother left us to go to Cancun one time with my father.
What's that about?
I will never forget that week of my life.
Why?
It was horrible. It was the worst week of my life.
Like,
my dad
make
can't.
my own lawn.
Wait,
My dad
how old
can't
were you?
live without my mother.
How old were you?
I was like 13,
Was it last year?
13, 14. Yeah, he can't do it. I don't know how he ever lived without her. And to start, because it was a nightmare the whole time. The whole week was a nightmare. My sister will still tear up about it. It was like it was emotionally damaging for us.
We ate bologna.
Yeah, Dad made us eat liverwurst sandwiches. Like, it was horrible. So,
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I know you want the crust cut off, but your mom's not here.
I promise you guys, we ate pizza 5 days in a row. That's a true story. We really did 5 days in a row of pizza.
What? Where was the pizza from?
It's just one of the Dundee pizza places.
Was it take and bake?
Take and bake? Is that a pizza place?
No, like a. Did you? Was it
Oh,
like a?
oh no, it was
Like a
order
store.
out pizza.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, always.
Can't even warm it up.
No, he wouldn't. Yeah. So
your mom just left you guys for a week?
yeah, and the way he'd wake me, like I'm used to my mom being like, "Hey, it's time to wake up for school." I'd be like, "Get the fuck up out of bed!" Like slap me. I'd be like, "Okay, Jesus."
Here's
like,
a good question. So
it's
yeah,
like,
so
it
your
got
mom.
it got real rough real quick.
So your mom was she like really cool? Like, okay, Jesse, time to wake up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Alexa, turn the lamp on and stuff like that. How
Yeah.
did you wake up in the mornings?
Phil
When I was a little kid.
Yeah.
Phil probably was like,
Well, no, my dad was a jerk. Sorry, Dad. But he'd wake up before me, and I always wanted to just sleep in. Always, even as a
Shocking.
child. Like, children are always like up in there, like they're.
You were not that.
I was not. I was like, can I please just let me sleep a little bit more? And so my dad would he'd take my dog and he'd put him on me while I'm asleep. He'd take my dog and put him on me and make him like lick my face.
"That's a good wake up."
That's a cute
No,
way.
it's a fucking horrible wake up.
Why?
Because I'm like, could you seriously? Like, I don't want to hit my dog, but I kind of want to like punch something. Because I'm like, could you seriously like? Have you ever been asleep and then something be on your face?
Yeah,
It's like
I've
it's
lived
like,
with dogs my whole
No.
life.
Fuck off of me.
Yeah,
So how do you like to be woken up?
he can't say
By
on the
God.
podcast. Can't say on the podcast.
Stop it! Don't say that. Gross.
Hey, so this pen I got this pen here. Check this pen out. It's a zebra pen.
Oh, cool.
It's a zebra brand pen. Have
Yeah, that looks.
you ever
awesome.
heard of that?
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
it.
we've heard of it.
Feel it. It's a good pen.
Now we're talking about your pen.
So what
Hold
about the
this back.
people that are listening?
No, I
right
gotta
now?
tell you
Feel
about-
it. Feel it. He says.
We know
No, it's
it
like-
went in the dryer and went in the freezer. We know about it.
I didn't tell the story about that.
Oh.
It's a weird clicky. It's not.
Yeah,
like,
because
it's not satisfying. You should
well,
click better.
wait till I replace it. Because here's what happened. So I ran it through the dryer. Did we talk? We didn't talk about this on the show.
At the bar.
At the bar.
At
So
the
I
bar.
ran it through the dryer.
Uh-huh.
I'm not going to tell the whole story, by the way. So leave out the parts that I leave out.
Done.
So
I need boundaries.
so I ran it through the dryer, like in my pocket of my pants by accident, and the ink cartridge exploded.
Okay.
But all of the ink was contained inside the pen. So
Oh.
that's a thumbs up to Zebra.
Okay.
That's all metal, like that thing, whatever. Anyway,
Nice hand movement.
yeah, so anyway, like it didn't get all over my clothes. Like all the ink
impressive.
exploded, but it stayed inside the pen.
So that sucker's waterproof.
It's not waterproof, but it's like it's
It's got to be close.
tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I bet you it floats.
it just had all this ink. I tried to write with it, and of course, all the ink had left the cartridge. So I got a new cartridge. I got the Space Pen cartridge. So now I can run it through the dryer, and it'll be fine because it can go up to 250 degrees Fahrenheit,
Wow.
and 20 below, and it can write upside down. Anyway, long story short, I recommend getting this zebra pen, the F701, and replacing the ink cartridge with a space pen cartridge. What I did was all the ink that was exploded in there, I was like, oh, I got to clean that out, right? So I took some brake cleaner and I sprayed the penis.
That's
the pen is mightier.
The penis.
The pen is mightier.
I'll take the penis mightier for 400 Quebec. So I sprayed the brake cleaner inside of it, and just like a little bit to try to like clean out the ink. And I did that a few times, and it was coming out. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of ink in there.
Yeah.
And I sprayed a little bit too fast with the brake cleaner, and it like shot back out, and it got all over my arms and all over everything. No. And I tell you what, that was very so don't spray brake cleaner into a pen.
Sounds like a traumatic experience.
But before you run it through the dryer, replace the cartridge. The cartridge was fine, but it doesn't hold up to the dryer. Replace the cartridge with a space pen cartridge. You're gonna have a hell of a pen.
Look at that. That's the most I've ever heard.
It's
about
just a smooth writing pen. I just want like
story. Is it really nice?
It's just it's just like
Where'd you get the pen?
Upside down.
Did you just like where'd you get the pen?
Oh, I had to order it.
Oh, you ordered it.
It was a special delivery.
The first thing I got
Thank you, Sean.
First
That's
thing I got my fountain pen. Phil had one up me on pens. So he's like,
no, your pen's still better. Yeah, you got a fountain pen. It's fancier. This thing's just junk. Like this one.
No, the fountain pen. It's such a pain in the ass.
No, it's not. No, Mary.
Do you want that pen now?
Mary
no.
was very thoughtful in getting you that fountain pen.
You don't want Phil's pen?
No, he can keep his pen. The problem with a fountain pen is it's like back in the ink and quill days where you have to like get enough ink and you write on it. And about after 7 words, it's so mentally exhausting because you fought to make the pen right. So you're like,
you have to go slow.
This is over. I'm done with you.
Do you like go to your meetings with your fountain pen, like your
Phil's got a picture of it. Yeah,
and you just bring with your glasses, and you're like, "Let's make."
I look
history.
like Benjamin Franklin.
I was
every time
gonna
I go
ask
to one
you
of those
that.
meetings.
He does.
Ben Franklin.
Yeah,
he was a money guy.
He's got like the ruffly thing on his shirt.
Oh my God, please tell me to have that.
I should do that once.
For the October meeting. Can you just do that for the October meeting?
I'm worried that the voters might think I'm not taking it serious.
I think you are.
If they seen it, but other than that, it would be absolutely hilarious.
Would you show little chest hair though? That's all I need to know.
Yeah, just a V-neck. What am I, a vampire from the 70s or like 1700s?
Pirate.
You could dress like you usually do. Just undo like 14 buttons.
Yeah. You guys are so jealous.
It's like, you know how women can just show like the top part of their breasts and it's like that's acceptable and it's like just cleavage.
Yeah.
What about like just the top part of your belly button?
Yeah.
Like not the whole thing, just the top part of it. Just
so
people can
like
imagine what the rest of it is like.
So I walked into a bar one time and I had my usual unbuttons, and the female bartender looks at me and she's like, "I'm just gonna let you know right now, I refuse to serve you anything until you do one of those buttons." I'll never forget it.
Wait, she wanted you to take more now?
No, she wanted me to button one up. And
was it Crystal?
Yeah, it probably was. No, this was in a bar in Syracuse. It was hilarious. And I was like, okay. And I like buttoned it up. She's like, "Hi, sir. Would you like to drink?"
You became a real person.
Yeah, she's like, that's way too douchey. Like, I'm not allowing it. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure. Then she gave me the beer and I undid my button and walked away. I was so upset.
I wonder, how do you think your dad would have taken that?
Oh, he'd have been mad.
I would
He'd
imagine.
have taken it personally.
He would.
My dad takes stuff real personal.
He does.
So you gotta be careful about his buttons in his chest. So don't know. Hey, so my dad's got my mom's name tattooed on his chest.
Was just recently?
No.
Okay.
He's had it forever.
Okay.
Does it say mom?
It should. So with a heart with a sword through it, right? It's like he thinks it's like so cool. What has to go through your head to put your significant other's name on your body?
In a heart with a sword.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a good idea.
Have you ever met anyone that has it?
Well, I knew someone, and when they got divorced, he just blocked the name.
It never,
Pete Davidson.
As soon as you do it, it never works. Right? That's like a curse.
Don't tell Pete Davidson and Kim Kardashian.
That won't last more
You
than
got-
another 6
Isn't
months.
it? Is it a
Soulmates.
tattoo or is it a brand?
Well, they keep saying brand.
I don't know if it's a brand or if it's just
You
a tattoo.
burn it
And then
into his skin?
I don't know.
I just
They
feel
just
like-
keep using the word brand. And
I've
I'm like, is it
never-
a tattoo or is it a brand?
I've never cared about them, but I'll care about this if he got it burned into his skin.
I didn't know who Pete Davidson was for the longest time until this week. I'm like, oh, let's see who this person is. And this guy is dating Kim Kardashian. Wow.
Oh, he's
that it?
tatted up, dude. Oh no, that's a tattoo. He didn't get branded.
But is that?
He's not man.
But is
enough to
that
get
the
branded.
tat? No, that's not the tattoo.
No, there's a lot of tattoos.
It's
on
got to be
him.
mixed in there somewhere.
I don't know why
He's
he
got
has
a
so
thing
many
that says
tattoos.
wobbly.
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 X
Interesting.
wobbly.
I do like the shark though. That's
He's
kinda
got
cool.
a tattoo that says goon on it.
He's really young.
Well, I mean, in this picture,
No. Like he's
is
young.
it over here? Is it over here? Are they trying to? What the hell am I looking at?
Yeah, this is a
Pictures are
lie.
fantastic, by the way.
This is a lie. It looks like my old Twitter.
With Kim Kardashian?
It's a tattoo.
She wishes.
Oh,
I think it's a.
I can't
brand.
tell. Is it a brand or is it a tattoo?
That's a tattoo.
Are you sure?
Yeah, his skin isn't up from being
I
branded.
can't
It
tell.
says tattooed on his chest.
Fresh ink Kim in black
Ink,
letters.
black letters. Okay.
I don't know why they keep saying the word brand though.
Kim.
Because she put her brand on him. Like her brand.
Yeah.
like-
It's just like, but they keep using that word.
So, question. Still, we go back to the question. Oh, wait. Sean, there you go. Have you ever met anyone that's actually made it with a tattoo of their significant other?
Well, your dad.
I
Yeah,
mean, you have to wait for them to die.
they're-
Is that what we're talking
They're
about?
the only people that I've ever met that have each other's names tattooed on
Oh,
them
there's got to be more people out
that
there.
I know of.
I think it's more of an older school thing it's acceptable.
Yeah.
But now it's just like, it's not a good idea.
I asked Mary to get my name tattooed on her, and I don't know if her and Sean like messaged, but I think that was the exact thing she said.
Bullet? I will need a bullet.
Yeah.
Are you going to kill me first?
Yeah.
Just write it on. It won't have to last long.
I was like, what would be so wrong if you put Jesse like somewhere? And she's like, why would I even do that? And I was like, why wouldn't you do
Why
it?
would you want your name on your future wife's body?
I don't know.
That's kind of.
It's like it was a joke kind of deal.
Was
But
it?
I think a lot of it has to do with like, people are pretty possessive, right? It's like, oh yeah, done, signed.
I think it's kind of dumb.
Yeah. Do you have any tattoos?
I do.
Really?
I got a tattoo of a sun on my lower right part of my back because it was after.
Lower.
It was
no audience, you can't see.
It was. Oh no, people could see it.
Oh, okay.
It was after like a high school breakup. I was in college and I'm like, you know what? I've always wanted a tattoo and I got it. And right when I went back home, I forgot to always put my shirt over my lower back and I had my arm up and my dad's like, do you have a tattoo? And I'm like, I do have a tattoo, but I only have one tattoo.
That's it.
That's it. Just one.
No. She got a shot.
I did not get a tramp stamp. That is not it. That is first off, those are stupid ass butterflies and they're in the middle of your lower back. Mine's over to the side and it's not a tramp stamp.
I love.
Sean.
Can you just a little bit more
What?
explain to us why that's not a
And
tramp
it's not
stamp?
a tramp stamp because it's not in the middle.
What's wrong with a
It's
tramp
not-
stamp?
They're definitely it's definitely not a tramp
Sean,
stamp.
you got her fired up now, dude.
Shut up, Sean. That's what you do. Shut up. It's
Thank-
not a tramp stamp.
I just appreciate Sean for having my back because I didn't want to say it, but I was thinking it the entire time.
I was leaving it alone.
It's like-
I was not saying nothing.
I was
Yeah,
like,
it's gotta be
please,
better.
somebody.
It's not a tramp stamp. I'm just telling you that right now. It's not stupid ass butterfly. It's not in
Why?
the middle.
Why
No.
did you pick a sun?
I love the sun?
You
The sun
love
makes
the
me
sun.
happy.
Okay.
Love the sun.
Might as well be a bullseye.
My first tattoos
Sorry.
were my middle initials on my triceps, or not my middle initials. Sorry, my initials on my triceps. Yeah.
Why?
I still don't know why.
Why did you get that?
He's like,
You can't even
I
see
wanna
it.
be able
I
to
still don't know why I
almost
did
see
it.
it.
So
I mean, I can't see mine.
you guys have never
Gotta
seen
look in the
there's a-
mirror.
There's a J here and a J here. You've never seen it?
No, you have to take off your shirt
My
and show us.
dad used
He's
to
gotta,
pick
like-
on me so bad.
He's got to like look back in a mirror like an Instagram girl.
My dad's like,
Pouty
what?
lips.
What? Did you forget how to spell your name? That's what he used to say all the time. I was like, yeah, Dad. Okay. You're funny.
You know what, Sean? I just wanted to put it on my lower back. That's it. I just
Sean coming in hot.
He is coming in hot. He's coming after me.
You know, if you do enough yoga, you might be able to see it again someday.
One day. I went to the gym this morning.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
Yep. Going to the community gym.
How was that?
It was good. Did my 2 miles on the treadmill.
Did you do some calisthenics?
I did what is it? Well, they have this like wooden box. I just step up
shit.
and down just to do my, work on my digs. And I did the rowing machine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hold it?
Did you do it with the?
Wait, you're supposed to hold it?
Did you keep your back straight?
Yeah, dude. I don't know. I think
Were
so.
you like a row
No.
where you hold the weight?
No,
back?
no. The rowing
Oh,
machine.
you row your body.
She did like a full body row.
I did
She
this.
didn't do like rows.
Oh,
She did like a rowing machine.
It's a rowing
Oh,
like
machine.
this
Okay.
thing where it's like
gotcha.
It's another workout.
Sorry, I thought you were doing like a row,
No.
like because like the best thing is if you're doing weight, just hold,
yeah, you gotta hold it.
just hold that second,
Just
let
get a
it
good row.
burn.
Wait, on the rowing machine?
Yeah,
No.
you should do this on the rowing machine.
Oh, okay. I can do that too.
Can you do it on the full body? Can you kind of like
Yeah, why
hold
not?
it? and-
Yeah, you can always.
So-
just-
I used to when I was younger. I used to do like workouts all the time, and I was like, man, I never until I started doing. They're called like negative. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it now because I don't work out anymore. So I got fat.
negative reps.
Yeah, where you like
Yeah.
actually like hold it. Like that was the best ever. It's just like holding and using good.
When you're
form and
doing the
all
weight
that stuff.
training, you hold it. Is that what you mean?
Like you like go down slow. Like instead
Wait.
of like because most people grab their weight and they rip it forward to them or rip it up.
Right.
But it's like if you're bench pressing,
right?
it's like and then you slowly bring it down and then up.
Oh, but you want to bring it up fast though.
Yeah,
Right.
nail it up
Okay.
and then bring it back down real slow.
I don't know. I'm really excited.
Most
about
people, if you go in and watch like most people, they're just like bam, 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 bam.
it.
And
Yeah.
They're not training the eccentric. They're just
Yeah.
going.
nailing through it.
with their
yeah.
initials on the
Phil,
back of their.
Phil probably knows
triceps.
better than I do why it works, but yeah, it works good. So that's all I know.
Eccentric. You get the strongest contraction you can make with a muscle is like slow eccentric exercise. So
Yeah,
that's what you're
it
doing.
works. Cool. Phil
That's
knows.
a eccentric is where you're doing a contraction, but the muscle's lengthening.
Oh.
So like if my bicep, if I'm doing this,
Yep.
that's eccentric because
It's stretching.
it's still holding me up.
Yep.
But it's resisting while it's also lengthening.
Okay.
That makes
If
sense.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does make sense. Well,
That was an easy way to explain it more than the guy I watched on YouTube that taught me when I was 18.
YouTube.
He was like, yes, this is bro science. And like, you do this and this happens and you look like this. And I was like, oh, nice. Yeah, we want to look like that.
Speaking of which, I'm going to put my arm closer to the camera so it looks.
Can you flex?
Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
The
Look
ca-
at that. Look at the guns.
The
Oh,
camera
right
is
there.
so good to Phil.
Oh.
That like when you're close, it makes everything look big.
Oh yeah,
I
just
mean,
just my
that's-
left arm though.
When does
Look at
Cuca
that.
College have
Look at that.
a weight room, Phil?
Look at that.
I'm looking at it.
Right there.
It does have a weight room.
It does.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I
They
don't.
have-
I
Is it a good weight room?
it's right under my office.
now when you go in
I
there,
get to hear all day and just shitty music.
have you ever seen like anyone that just goes in and does biceps?
I don't go in there.
Oh, I don't
I avoid it. Like
that's my favorite. It's like whenever you go to the weight room, there's always that same guy in there that's just always curling.
yeah, curls for
And
the
you
girls.
look at him and you're like,
Everybody knows.
what the heck?
Everybody knows curls for the girls. Just do buys and chest
Man.
Wow.
and never legs. Never
Oh,
legs.
We talked about this before.
We did.
We did.
Like 2 weeks ago.
on
We
the
did.
podcast?
Yeah.
We did.
Oh, really?
We
Talked about doing curls for the girls.
And their legs are really skinny.
Oh, we
Yeah.
did.
We
yeah.
did.
Yeah,
That's
this is
why-
not.
But-
it's
but-
like, it's like
Deja vu.
I think we did this.
But I'm still
Is this a rerun?
I'm still talking about the guys that just do curls though, because it
This
drives
must
me
really
nuts.
bother you because you keep bringing this up.
It's just so annoying because you can't get the dumbbells because all they do is they just curl the whole time.
And you're like, I want to do some rows,
yeah, that'd be nice.
Bro,
So-
do you work out?
some bent
Not
over
anymore.
rows.
Oh.
That's why I got fat.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I like going to the gym. It's only my fourth week, so
That's good. Once you make it past 2, you're usually good.
I'm pretty excited about it.
Yeah, you'll stick with it, and then
I'm going to try it.
usually the sun comes out and day drinking is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
and then you
that
don't
makes it a
work
lot
out
more
anymore.
difficult.
Yeah,
to focus.
That's why I
on
did not
anything.
go.
The winter's so good for working out because it's like depressing and it's dark and you're not gonna do anything else.
Right,
but
right,
then
right.
it's like 5 o'clock on a Friday and
5
the
o'clock
sun
on a
shining and the
Friday.
lake looks good and you're like, wow, I'm gonna go out and drink.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's good to. It's more of like
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday.
Well, I was doing what he just said, and it's
You-
okay. I
but-
can do what I
hey.
want.
Okay, I made the Peaches song about chicken, so you can make
Were you
Billy
guys
Joel.
singing
Piano Man about
Piano Man.
Friday at 5.
Okay. Hey, you know
It's 5
what?
o'clock somewhere.
That's the mix up between Jimmy Buffett and who's the guy that sings Piano Man?
Billy Joel
Yeah, there you go. That'd be like their remix.
remix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
it's 5. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday somewhere
In Margaritaville.
in Margaritaville.
Kevin and
It's
I
always
are
5 in Margaritaville.
Kevin and I are planning on going to see Pearl Jam in Toronto
Whoa.
in September.
Can you get into Canada?
I hope that still is an option.
Toronto, the capital,
Is Toronto the capital? No, it's not.
the capital of Canada.
Is it really? Okay, I didn't think so.
Everybody knows that Toronto is the capital of
No,
Canada.
It's okay, we're gonna move past
It
that.
may be the capital of the province of Ontario in Canada, but I don't think.
I feel like I'm
it's all
having a
Canada.
lesson right
Pearl
now, but I
Jam's
don't care.
awesome.
I have never
Yeah.
seen Pearl Jam
I love-
live.
Pearl Jam's awesome. I've never seen them live either, but they're awesome.
You should go to Quebec.
Oh, yeah.
We also put it. He also put in tickets to go to Ottawa the weekend before.
Do we need a special visa to be able to do the show from Montreal?
I think so.
Montreal is fun,
Montreal's
but at the
awesome.
same time, everyone's
French.
assholes.
No.
Yeah,
No.
the majority of people.
I
are.
don't think so.
Yeah,
They just
Mostly
speak
us. Walk in.
they
Bonjour.
they-
Bonjour.
Buongiorno.
they pretend they don't know English, and it drives me nuts because I know they know English. Like,
Sorry, it's all the French I know.
and that's why they're assholes because of people like Phil. Because Phil goes up and does stuff like that.
Omelette du fromage.
And the person who actually wants to find something, they're like, oh, no, like they just look at you. And
Oh.
yeah, we don't know what you're saying. And then you'll walk away and they're like, that guy's a fucking idiot.
Can
And you're
you-
like, what?
Can you just do the laugh? Can you do the?
The ha-ha?
But try. But just try it.
Ha-ha.
No,
I
you're
don't know.
not hoarse enough.
You gotta get lower
Yeah.
Hoarser.
down into your chest. I've got to tell you a story after we get off the show about
Oh,
this place
That's
in
never fun.
Montreal.
that's how you gotta
We
do it.
went to this place. I'll tell you the first part of the story on here. So we went to this place. We all got separated and we were trying to reconvene and we found this place. It was like a bar that was like down some stairs on some side street. And this just guy that he'd owned this bar for like 40 years at least. And it's just, so we're sitting there and he's got all these pictures under glass on the tabletops. And one of them is like him with Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys.
Okay, that's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And he's just like, yeah, I've seen everything.
he's seen everything,
I've seen everything.
and he spoke
He's
good
like,
English.
is that? Oh, yeah. Yeah. He was talking to us and stuff. He's like, he saw us. He goes, oh, you're a bachelor party, aren't you? And one of the guys is like, how do you know?
He's like, yeah.
He's
okay.
like, I've seen everything.
Yeah.
I know what a bachelor party looks
I
like.
can see a mile away.
Oh God. Oh boy. Now I got to hear this story. All right, guys, it's over. The,
All right.
the podcast is over, so we can hear the rest of Phil's story. Sorry.
I'll play the song while I tell them the rest of the story.
Ha ha!
One time in Bangkok,
Babe?
Miss you guys. Oh.
babe.
Who's there? It's rare. Who's there? It's rare. Come fill your time. This pot's for all. From the Finger Lakes, join in the call. Learn something new about the Cuca Trail. Upstate New York, every episode I tell. Who's there? It's rare. Who's there? It's rare. It's rare.